Hello and welcome back, my friends. Wow, what a wild and crazy day we've been having, huh? I'm Hambbage. I'm glad you're here. If you've tracked this series down through the totem that popped, or any of the recent misadventures that we've had as we've been pushing our hardcore world forward, well, welcome, and hope you're. Yeah, we returned to end, all right. Welcome. We are working on the hardcore Minecraft 100, kind of along with just having a good time and a let's play in hardcore vanilla Minecraft. And so I hope you'll enjoy chilling and hanging out with us as we continue on. We are in the Nether, and in the last episode. Well, here let's reset a little bit. I'm sure maybe we have a few new friends hanging out. So, KCR, these are our advancements. If you're not familiar with them in Minecraft, they're kind of waypoints or open-ended challenges that you can complete as you go. We play the game in a hardcore, which means if we die, the world's over. We can't relaunch normal Minecraft, in just survival difficulty. If you die, you respawn back at your bed or the original world spawn and start over. You lose all your gear and your XP, and you got to start from there. But the world still exists, and you can keep on going. We're playing hardcore. If we die, it's over. We have to start over. And you'll notice from the titles of these, the little W in number means we've done this a few times and lost out along the way. So not our first rodeo on YouTube, and certainly not our my first go around playing the game. I've been doing it for years, but decided to share it with you. So welcome. We're doing pretty well. All of these are ones that we've already completed. The ones with white backgrounds are the ones we still have. We need to walk on powder snow. We'll visit that one in a bit. This one we actually would like to work on today, or in this episode. It's called Bullseye. We need to make a target and shoot arrows at it. We've completed all the ones in the end. We've we completed all these, yes, and all of the Minecraft. So, yes, the last episode, I can't even find it now. Where is it? Adventure? That's probably it. We accidentally got the one that we had earmarked as being our very last advancement in the game, which is post-mortal. There are items like this one down in my toolbar called Totems of Undying. If you run out of hearts, they will pop. The totem itself explodes, and you get to continue on with like a half heart and a bit of immunity for a moment. To kind of gather your wits and see if you can get out of whatever situation just took all your life. We did that through a totally ignorant gameplay move on my part. I touched a device that I had charged up, not knowing it would explode when I did it. So, woof. Not a good thing. We learned our lesson, and now we may do it stupidly again. We are gathering materials, but I wanna understand. And yeah, we could go to a web page or something and read about it, but we had actually gone to a web page to learn how to make it. Haven't we gone something about respawn anchors and been reading up? We're looking for some of this that's easily accessible. Wow. Excuse that yawn. It went dark between our recent episodes. Are we gonna get? I mean, there's like a piece of it. Come on, just whenever you need it, it's not around, right? Bum, 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 bum. It usually does form much more high in the Nether, and we're not particularly elevated. There's some... Come on, just give me like a wall outcrop, something. Let's recall, I don't have gold on, I don't think. Oh, I do have gold on. Okay, never mind. I was worried about piglins coming after me, but we still had it from our trading. That's not even glowstone. That is just... Maybe we can get this. We don't even have a bunch of blocks. I don't want to... Am I really at the point where I'm thinking about mining netherrack just to go up and get glowstone? I mean, I know we kind of have to. We had come through here gathering quartz a while back when we were getting set to work on our barn or silos, one or the other. And at the time, we didn't care at all for glowstone. I think I'm gonna go. Is there any up around our little elevated portal? No, it's all soul sand. So frustrating. Just give me a little pocket of it. Forward speed. Should run the gauntlet here a bit. Haha. Oh, this guy's gonna come down. At least he didn't come down right on the bridge. Didn't see his buddy. Should make getting back exciting, but I think if we go up here, we'll kind of work our way up higher where some of the glowstone may be more accessible. Fingers crossed. I don't recall if there's any growing around the fortress specifically. There we go. I knew we'd get something that would work here. I didn't really get close, did I? Alright. Get enough of these to get us up to it. Oh, man. I don't want to do building. I want to get going. See, if we don't cover all this, we're just going to be wasting our time because it's all going to go fall down in the lava and we'll be sad. We don't want to be sad, and we want to have lots of pretty glowstone. So we're trying to make 2 more respawn beacons, or at least we'll have to charge several. We want to do 1 more experiment in the base, and I didn't look. Probably should have, but I was so busy trying to deal with the stupid Windows snip tool to get, seriously? Might have been playing too long today. We'll see. Yeah, again, I've used it like once or twice over the time since early, kind of mid-spring this year. I think it was April that I got started. Just a couple times I've wanted to snip things rather than, or when I haven't gotten screenshots in the game itself. And I certainly didn't have the opportunity or the wherewithal to hit F2 when I was popping the totem. I was like, what just happened, really? And so okay, I'm gonna go back through, and I think I was kind of having fun with the descriptions and all that. Like, did we survive? And that's valid. In hardcore, if you're gonna lose the world, it's usually gonna be when you have a totem, but multiple factors come into play, and put you in a position where you're still going to take damage when that totem has given you back your half heart of health. We were fortunate, and you savvy viewers know that we do have fire prot on one of our pieces of gear. I don't know. Yeah, there we go, on our chest. So even though the explosion caused some fire around in our basement, it didn't immediately hit us with more damage. And I was quick to chomp on a golden apple and run upstairs. I was already moving away to run upstairs and get another totem. Because once you've had them and don't have one in your hand, it's pretty scary. But we survived, and now we're going to go back and risk doing it again. Or are we just, man, did we already do it and it just didn't work? I can't remember. I don't think so, right? We didn't have a totem to put on the floor. We ran out of pieces. So I think we're going to do that one next. And then we come back and assuming that that doesn't work, we come back, and this is the corner I was talking about. We'll build a little room with doorways onto these two sides and make it smaller, just kind of a little area here where we can respawn in the nether. That'll be closer to base than having to come all the way back from spawn if our bed is broken or obstructed. So that's where we've been trying to get to, and I just want for science to last a little bit, knowing that we have a totem and we'll be hopefully safe again if the worst happens. Oh, we got so much stuff to sort again. Here we are, back with more random junk. But our trading went very well. We got lots of crying obsidian, which was our intent with trading with the piglins. Unfortunately, we don't get XP, so we weren't able to repair the pick at all while we were working on that. And that means we'll have to go by the creeper farm at some point. We got a mess. First off, let's swap this. Put this in here. No, that needs to go in the weapons box. There. Pork chops. I really think all this stuff needs to go downstairs now that I'm up here. Is there anything in here that needs to stay up? I don't think so. The gold, well, yeah, I guess that's why I kind of ran up here. And we should get our enchanted golden apple back in its place. These back, so we spent quite a bit of our gold in the last couple episodes, primarily around crying obsidian. And that's why we have it, that and the apples. I still have a pretty good stock of those, but we'd like to make a beacon, and now we've really cut down on our supplies for that. So at some point we'll have to get more gold. We got a little bit of a trickle of it. More spectral arrows. More spectral arrows. Ooh, that. So we aren't quite as bad as I thought we were. This goes in goodies. May as well top these off while we're here. Arrows. Gold blocks. Okay, so maybe we're right about on the cusp of having enough. How many? Oh, they're downstairs. Let's take these two. Go back downstairs. I'm sure we'll be back up and forth, back and forth, or up and down, whichever way you want to look at it. With a few more items. Yeah, this having traded, we're so all over the place that I guess these are kind of. We can leave the potion-y junk. Let's take these, and we'll just transport that guy once we're done with all the others. I'm looking at the string, leather. Come on, move it. Gold and quartz. Leather. Am I going to be able to get all this stuff? Now, does anybody remember where we just put fire charges? We talked about it. Under gunpowder? Ha ha ha, because we're storing TNT now in the bomb box. Iron. Magnums in the fire, more leather. This firebox goes upstairs. We need to hold on to this. Those are going upstairs. Keeping that. Alright, I think everything else is farther rows. Creams. Bricks. Plain blackstone. Soul sand. Netherrack. Get there. Gravel. I forgot the quartz. Gravel. Should have done the obsidian while I was standing right there. We're almost done. Obsidian. Okay. This has all the potions. These two we're using. Oh, these go to Franny. I really don't like you guys being around my dog. You ever try to get slime out of a dog's coat? Oof. Messy. Alright. Oh, man. I didn't put the stupid slime away. Oh, and there's iron in there. So many mistakes were made. So this actually... These are all fire reses. Reses. Can I extend after they've been splashed? Looks like it. I don't know. I don't know that matters. I guess we'll find out on the next one. Oh, just one. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. That's pretty handy. Okay, while those are going, let's store up these Stupid waters that don't stack. Grab these out. Both boxes are now fully empty. Frankly, we can probably just leave those potions. Oh, I got the redstone now. Darn it. Slimes. Iron plugs. Slugs, maybe, is better than plugs. Okay. We're crafting with these two. We're saving that for our next one. This is going with our target once we make it. Those are going upstairs. Well, I guess I can go right here. We don't have to go upstairs. Animal box. Leads. Iron boots. Come on. Wow. Whatever XP there is, we want to throw at the pick. I don't think it did a thing. Alright. Totem back for the trip over. We're going to drop this book off at the creeper farm when we do go. These we'll put in the box upstairs. These are going to go back over, and we're going to process out these fire res potions. And the splashes will work just as well for so many. Just as well for ancient debris gathering as anything else. So there we go. I mean, I guess we could drop those down, but whatever. So, we can splash them on our feet or we can drink them when we're in the nether. It doesn't really matter. I guess the only one I'm not sure of is, like, if we're swimming in lava trying to clear it and our potion runs out, can we throw it on something under the lava and have it actually work? I guess we'll find out at some point. We've got the only real scenario where we could get in trouble, though. But speaking of trouble, let's put ourselves in some right now. So, test number, I don't know, 5 of all these. Let's get our animal box stored away as well. Those are all upstairs. We shouldn't forget them on the floor up there. Okay, crafting. We want to do, well, why make one we don't need? I don't know why I just wasted all that time. New respawn anchor. So this test, I don't think it's going to matter too much exactly where we put this, because I have a feeling we're going to go boom again. Now, carefully, 1, 2, 3, 4. As we learned, if you hit it again with glowstone, it's going to blow up again. Okay, so we've got a respawn anchor. It's charged. It's not hanging from the ceiling. And we suspect, I got to go upstairs anyway, so we'll grab the boxes, and we're going to break the bed again. We suspect that this will not do anything. I think an Enderman's been here, but he seems to be gone again. So we're going to break that. Gather all these. Let's put this dirt in the dirt box. Now, backing around and through to spawn, just real quick, checking the time. Making sure that I don't have anything in front of the screen or anything. This is where I blocked it the other time. We're going to loop through the end, right back out the portal. And with our bed broken, we will either go to our spawn chunks, the world spawn, where we have a portal we can get back from, or we will attempt to be placed on that respawn anchor and then likely blow up because it's in the overworld. I think that's the lesson the game is trying to teach me, but I want to be absolutely sure before we move it to the nether. And we've got a totem. It's equipped. We have our full armor. I had all those fire reses. Why wouldn't I take a fire res potion? This is too good not to do. And we have some. So I'm not gonna not do this. Just come on. We'll take it right before we go through on the far end. Because like I said, in the description or the tweet or something for the last video, yeah, we popped a totem, but there was fire. You know, did we survive after the totem saved us? And I don't want to eat those words. Prove myself wrong. So we'll be extra safe, and if worse comes to worse, we waste a potion of which we have dozens of spares. So, all right, here we go. We're gonna drink the potion. Boom, we got fire res, and hold on to everything. Okay, so it just doesn't work at all. We don't get blown up, which is nice. It doesn't even give us any message. It just puts us back here. And maybe we'd done that. I think it was still hanging, though, and I wanted to test it on the ground. But that is equally effective. So we're safe. We're not going to blow up again, fingers crossed. And now we just need to do our bit of Nether Expansion so that we can have that spawn set up back here and get back as close as possible to our base if our bed is ever broken. You know, we've been out on an adventure. Maybe we've got a... I don't know. I don't know how we end up in that situation. Like I said, that this is why I didn't know any of this about respawn anchors. And if any of you use them regularly, very cool. But I'd love to know about hardcore worlds where you've gotten a good use for respawn anchors that's intentional, or you got a system built up where they really work well. I think they're more, much more likely to be helpful when you're in a survival world. But to be careful, we are now. Going to, and we have broken these before, so we know if we just hit it with a pick, it's not going to blow up. It does lose its charge. That's okay. And then right here, we've got our glass and diorite. Let's just leave them here. Grab a few stacks of each. I don't think we're going to need that many. Whatever. Glass there. For fun. Now, there. Do we really lose our... There's no way that was 8 minutes. Do you lose the protection after you go through the portal or something? What was that all about? Man, we're just learning everything. So that might not have helped me anyway. Good to know, I guess. Oh, speaking of which, let's throw these boots. Oh no, we were going to put the boots upstairs. Dang it. Or at least check. I should really go fix the pick before we do the build, but we're not going to break that much stuff anyway. We got plenty of life. those were found boots. Again, we can make all those armors except for the chainmail ourselves, so it's kind of just a silly thing, but it's a tradition I have. Historically, when I didn't make the darkroom spawner all about creepers, or mostly about creepers in this case, I would just gather up all the sets from the zombies and skeletons that fell equipped. Let's get over and do this build, though. Oh, you don't fit? Oh, that's sad. I should have gotten that one before. I gotta kind of watch as I talk smack that I don't get made the fool. Oh, are you... Stop! Oh, what? Where did you come from, pal? Wow. Yeah, don't turn your back. We'll try to make getting a perimeter on our little bedroom priority here. Man, you guys are so quick. Okay. So it doesn't look like this is going to be anyway easy. So we'll just leave those for now, get a little floor. I mean, it would be really nice if we could... yeah, that really didn't line up very well, did it? I think our main concern is being... like 2 blocks, I think, would probably be okay. And I'd kind of like to give that a cushion. So maybe this is our floor, and then that's our wall right on the edge of the lava. And then maybe we can angle it. So I'd kind of like to avoid the... Let's put a torch just to mark. So I'm thinking that's our box. It gives us a 2 area for any spawning, and then a little cushion around the outside. So up to... Yeah, it's not going to be very non-boxy, is it? But maybe... I should be repairing my pick through all this, shouldn't I? I kind of need it, though. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the roof line here. I wish you were all little green slimes and didn't do me damage. So we could bring the elevated roof... down to match on this side. And that would be... down to there. Hi. Can't tell if those are babies, right? Because they're not as big as... Boing! Maybe they can't get hit when they're jumping. Now, those did go flush with the blocks, so here, there. Whoa! Easy, big fella. Take a hike. There. 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 Oh no. Oh no. I forgot that this was always risky for our glass. Thanks to the old, Gasties. Here, maybe. This. Okay, let's see what we got. Where'd that one go? Did he go through the portal? They sure do, go flying when you hit them with the bow from above. Alright, here. Oh. Here. There. Out of the way. And I think I'm gonna do if I kick that post out, it won't be aligned with those anymore. So I think we'll just kind of wrap it. Gonna keep this a small door because we see how many lava slimes are in this area. You know, light, none of that matters. And I would prefer it. Hopefully this doesn't interfere at all. Again, we should have the 2 block, and that should just be stylistic, if anything. And I think from there will come... Oh, this is gonna be a deal now, isn't it? So I guess I'd really hope not to do that, but I don't want to have flowing lava under my place. I hear you somewhere. Oh, you're just over on the path there. Okay. Oh, oh. Whew! Sorry about that. Big old sneeze. Tried to get the mic moved out of the way and cover it. So in theory, all of this can just be a... curving. Wall like that. All of this feels a little funkified. But since this is a bonus rail, I think I'm going to go to keep the dimensions of the curving window even. And then not worry too much about this wall being different from the one next to it, because we're gonna bust out here anyway and make this a single wide entry exit point. And then let's throw some torches. I don't know if these just got knocked down in past slime fights or what. Ceiling. Another addition to the masterpiece of square angular builds that has been our Nether. Started out of absolute necessity, and for the time and the lack of materials, being able to, polish the diorite and form the glass blocks was actually kind of nice, as opposed to just our initial start, which was just all cobblestone blocks. Well, we can maybe take a tour up there, since this is just becoming a total waste of time. Alright, now this will give us some light in here as well. We just want to make sure we put it in the right spot. Which is right here. 3 on everywhere we can except for this post. And I don't think any of that matters. Alright. See, and it kicks out a lot of light. So this room is now as secure as anything in the area. And I think we're now set to have a real test. So let's go. Oh, no, we don't want to go through there. We want to go over here. We've got our totem in our hand. So we'll just do this one run one final time. Again, our bed in the base is broken, I think. Yeah, it's in our inventory. We've set that respawn beacon. So now when we go through from here, we should pop up next to our portal. Right? We'll find out. And a lot of you guys may be asking, why the Nether? Why would it work there and not in the overworld? And why would it blow up? I don't know. It may blow up if I open-handed it in the Nether too. That may... Shoot! Why didn't that work, guys? Okay, now this is getting to be a little too much. Boy, would it be nice to have some ice highways, huh? We'll revisit that in a little while. So we charged it. Man, I don't want to blow up this whole room. I shouldn't have built the darn room. I should have just... Golden apple will give us a little absorption. You know what I just realized? We never used the open hand. I hit it right-handed with the sword, or right mouse clicked, with the sword in the base here. I think this was that one I shot through the portal with the arrow. Well, now that should work. Now it makes me wonder if we should bring it back through. Let's try this and actually use it, because I've never successfully used one of these before. So come along for the ride. It said it's set now, so this should just replace the... Not even to the portal yet. I was like, why did it put us in the... Oh yeah, I haven't gone through it yet. At least we still got some absorption. Should we make an Enderman mad while we're here? Kidding. I really want to get to that bullseye advancement. It's gonna take enough time anyway. I'd like to at least set up our little archery range. Boom. Okay, now that works. Are you guys willing to bear with me through one more test? We got plenty of glowstone. I hope you are, because we're going to do it. So we know that's how it functions. When I was messing around trying to get the screenshot of the totem popping here in the base, I had cleared the spot on my toolbar, but I didn't scroll to make my empty hand active, and I actually hit it with the sword. I kind of think this is still going to blow up. I really don't want the shulker to take the brunt of it, so we'll just put it away for the time being. We're going to set this here-ish. We're going to have 4. Now the good news is we'll know right away. I'm going to eat another apple here. I don't know if this will save the totem. We got a storm. I should have set up cauldrons. We could have been gathering powder snow. So this time, with an open hand, very carefully and from as far away as we possibly can, holding our breath and closing our eyes and wearing our safety goggles, I wasn't close enough. Okay, but that distance is huge. That saves our totems. So no harm, no big problem. We kind of knew that was a possibility. That's why I wore the safety goggles. And absorption is another big help there. So the golden apple was ready, and I don't know. I mean, I guess we'd probably absorbed some damage anyway. What is that under? Escape, stats, damage absorbed 245 to 10. I don't know. I don't know if we had more than that or not, but just standing away lessens the impact, right? It's the difference between hugging a creeper and not. So we need stone in deep slate. We are making some cobble, though. I mean, for those of you guys that were concerned about cobble supplies, don't worry, we're good. We're not really good. We got a part of a stack. Boom, boom, boom. This is... That's why it was so tough to reach. Why don't we do the floor first? Then we'll be able to reach the ceiling. I'm like, why am I jumping? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now we can patch the ceiling without having to jump every time. So, we now know conclusively we will never be able to teleport to our base with the respawn anchor, but we can go, as close as possible to it. And I don't get that lighting effect. That's weird. I still think that's kind of 4, 5, 6. Carryover from that respawn anchor blowing up. I don't know exactly how it calculates all that, but not a big deal. Just throw it on our torches and it will easily overlight any craziness. Now we can get back to our ceiling patching without having to worry about strobe effect or anything like that. I don't think it was that bad. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Boom. Okay, base is all built back up. We blew that one up, so we have to craft one more time, guys. The good news is we don't have to use this one. We'll just charge it up and set it, and then we're good. And I don't know if I ever got around to finishing it between lava slimes and explosions and all that. The reason why all along I thought this was a Nether specific deal, this was all, one, it's a Nether advancement, but two, it came in the... Okay, so it still likes it? It didn't flash now, but I guess we're still good with that being our respawn point. I guess we'll find out, but I'm not running and jumping through one more time. We've done that plenty now. We'll just find out the next time we come back from the end if our bed is not present. Speaking of our bed, we're now going to go upstairs, place it. Man, it is almost through this whole episode. I can't believe these respawn anchors have taken over our whole lives. But, I mean, it did almost take our life, so I guess that makes sense. There. Alright. This is going to the dark room spawner. These all have to go back in their places. It's going downstairs. That's going downstairs. That's going back in the box. We did fill that. Let's go. So, deep slate we're going to put away, and then grab out the diorite. Well, let's put these slimes and magmas away. We'll probably just grab more here in the next few minutes. Gold or glowstone goes away. Came out with less than we had. Crying obsidian goes away. Yeah, the crying obsidian, the respawn anchors, and all that was a part of the Nether update, and that's why the advancement is under the Nether, and that's why I was kind of wondering all along, overworld, is this going to be a bad deal? It just never occurred to me at all that it would be a explosive kind of reaction, which, I mean, the beds and all that it makes sense after the fact why it is, but I think we baited him through the portal, so he'll be waiting for us when we go through. Alright. Glass away. We're now a little less than full strength in there, but we've been wasting too much time. Gotta just put these things away. Let's go get at least to the farm. And there was the green slime. I fell for the oldest trick in the book and tried to sip my water here while going through the portal. How many times have I played that game? Alright. All cleared up. I do like our little respawn room. Got one inside the perimeter. You're coming back. Alright, that should take care of you. Again, sometimes those medium size can get over the edge if they do their jump just right. It's kind of like these. They shouldn't even be able to get in here or back out again, but if they do it just right, they do fit. So, apparently if they kind of sit and then jump forward, they can kind of wiggle on the edge and pop through. Alright, hopefully no surprises or craziness here at the Darkroom Spawner Farm. A little bit of falling. I'm getting used to that, sadly. Alright. Over here in the random books, we're going to put our Soul Speed 1. Not much by itself. We want 3. And could combine that. It would be a lot to put on boots, but they wouldn't be our primary boots anyway. Hopefully we'll just replace it by getting a Soul Speed 3 book at some point. So that's kind of where we're at there. Toolbox. Here and here. Nothing else, fortunately, needs any repairing. And I'm not going to use the pick to try to clear them out. So now as this is loading, quick little check. We're at 59:45, just right. Save and quit. I can't believe how much time this is all taken, but I think we're at the back end of it, and I think this is certainly going to be enough content for today. Um, so tomorrow when we come back, we'll have a nice chill start at the darkroom spawner. Unfortunately, we don't need to eat any food or anything now, so we don't have side projects, but we can kind of recap over where we've been, some of the just incredible mistakes I made along the way, but and they haven't been bad, and they've been educational. Hopefully, we'll learn from them and remember our lessons going forward. So, um, if you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you have, let me know in the comments. Likes and comments are always appreciated, and I love folks that are dropping by and saying hi and introducing themselves, so I can go check out your content too. That's a whole part of this, is finding other folks that play hardcore in a similar style, or even if they don't, but like the hardcore game that is Minecraft, and are willing to roll those dice. But yeah, survival folks, we like you too. We know on SMPs and all that, and multiplayer worlds, hardcore is not an option. So love seeing some of the content that's out there. Say hi, let me know. But even if you don't make your own content, hey, I just appreciate saying hi. If you stumbled on this and enjoy the content, let me know. It'd be great. So take care. Have an awesome middle of your weekend. We'll see you back here soon. Take care now. Bye.